Hey everyone, let's do it again with audio this time. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Kentucky Atheist. My name's Joe. Uh, Sorry to leave you sitting there while I talk to myself with no audio for 2 minutes. You would think I know how to work this by now, but apparently no. So how's everybody doing today? Dave, you've still got if you type Bigfoot, it'll plug your channel. So that's there for you. But what's up, Titan? What's up, PC? What's up, Dave? What's up, everybody coming in and watching? Glad to see you. So, hey, everybody, something I want to do. If you're not on my Discord server yet, go check out my Discord server. I'm going to start integrating my Discord server into some of my videos, and I'm going to be like adding people from Discord and stuff. So there will be, there will be a reason for it. So I actually put it in the chat there. There's a link to my Discord server. Hey, can't stay but listen in the background. Oh, well, we're going to talk all about you today, Jess. That's a shame. But anyway, what we got here? We got a notification. Oh, Stop the Stupidity becomes a member again. Thank you, Stop the Stupidity, for joining back up. We will get back to doing regular member streams and everything coming up next week. The first one will be on Monday, and I'll do like I was doing before and do a member stream once a week. If you're not a member and want to be one, click that join button. You can join for as little as 99 cents. And it goes up from there. If you gift memberships, they're a little more expensive because of the way that I set it up, but I'm sure I could change that. I just never did. That's the default. Yeah, so join my Discord if you're not on there. That's definitely the place to be, and we're going to start doing more stuff there and maybe have some open panel top stuff and everything and invite some people to come talk. So I'm sure some of you seen the thumbnail. That's how you got here, And I will be debating Mr. Dr. Hovind. And, Let's Farm is a good friend of the channel and has a channel that does debates. And it's a growing channel. They've been working hard to get people to debate and stuff over there, and I've been doing some work on my Discord server trying to get everything up to par, so that I could like take calls and guests through Discord on stage here and have more conversations for you guys. So in talking to Let's Farm, we were discussing things about the server or whatever, and he was talking about his debate channel, and I said, hey, somebody wants to debate me, and I said the reason I haven't, I didn't want to have him on my channel and stuff and do all that. I said, but I wouldn't care to debate him like on a neutral platform or whatever. Like if you want to air the debate, I'll do the debate, and maybe I can help promote it and stuff, and we can get some clicks or whatever. And so I'm going to do a debate over on Let's Debate against Ken Hovind on the origin of the universe, which is really interesting for Kent to even accept. But I don't have the Ark Encounter protest coming up like imminently now. So this debate will be a little bit different. I'm going to be a little more aggressive and a little harder on Kent this time. I was trying to, for the sake of what we were doing, I was trying to be as civil as possible. Now I don't have to do that. But anyway, the debate. It's going to be over on Let's Debate. Listen up. Go over to Let's Debate. There's a link in the description. In chat. Let's see. I've got if you type !cult, it should bring up a link to the debate itself. There it is, right? Click that link, go over there and subscribe to Let's Debate, and click the notification and turn it on so that you'll know when the debate happens. It's Friday at 7 p.m., but I'll be sharing the crap out of it, so I'm sure you'll see it. But go over there and subscribe, and let's help Let's Farm build his channel, and let's get him some people. No. Let's Debate isn't a cult. I just used cult because I was looking at a picture of Kent Hovind whenever I was deciding what the command would be, and I figured I was the only one that was going to use it. But yeah, go over there, subscribe, click the notification thing so you know, and come at 7 o'clock and watch me stomp the guts out of Kent Hovind. This is going to be a different kind of debate. I'm not preparing for this. There's nothing to prepare for. I'm gonna concede my position immediately, and I'm gonna tell Kent he's right about everything. Now explain to me how God did it. Pretty much that. Only a little more meat to it because it's a debate, But so anyway. Something funny, and I want to share this with you guys, and it'll give you a little behind-the-scenes look at some stuff. You have many of you are aware that Jess is, a wonderful part of this channel and helps me in a number of ways, and helped with the art protest and all that stuff. So Jess, Jess does a lot of graphics and stuff and things like that. And whenever I come up with ideas or things I want to do or whatever, I'll tell Jess, hey, I'm thinking about this. And she'll just like work up some artwork and stuff like that and be like, and a lot of times it'll be something that's just an idea. And then when Jess starts working on stuff, that's when I'm like, okay, let's do this. And it motivates me to talk about that thing. So that's one way that Jess and I really work well with each other because, I put out my ideas for her, and that inspires her to make whatever she makes, and then the things that she makes inspires me to really want to do it. So we work well together in that regard. So yeah, Jess, how to rule an asteroid. Jess is producing more content on her channel now and stuff. So definitely, I'll have to get a little thing made just for that. Jess deserves more than just a plug. We'll make a whole little thing that comes on the screen for Jess. But maybe a little video sending you to her channel or something. But anyway, the Jess, as we were doing this, Jess was having some fun with it and made a bunch of silly thumbnails, top pictures and things. And I'm going to share those with you because they're funny. We didn't want to be mean to Kent and his crew. We didn't want to poison the well from the thumbnail on or make them feel like that's what we were doing, even though it was kind of just in jest, But so anyway, let me share. There's several of these, and these are hilarious. You guys will love these. So let me, and some of this stuff, like this right here, you may see this again in a few. I may use this in the future. I may use that avatar in the future. Yeah, but this right here, we were going to use that. Joe and the Doc solve the origins of the universe. I love these. There's the one that you've seen today. Joseph Flappadoodle isn't here, by the way. It was a joke. Today's Kent smoking some sour diesel from his smoke cartel bong. Kent Hovind, how the world operates. I love that. And back now, I may use some of this stuff. I really like the idea of not having to have my face on screen anymore. But yeah, that's some of Jess's great stuff. And again, go check out Jess at How to Rule an Asteroid and definitely subscribe to Jess. We're going to get her up to 1,000. Jess is going to be. I'm going to have her as a guest on here to do a show just with her, and try to get her up there. Hey, what's up? I think I seen Regios in chat. Did I see Reg just a second ago? There he is. What's up, Regios? I just wanted to say thanks, and you know what for, and thanks, Regios. I appreciate it. I'm a horrible troll. Are you the troll here now? Those were amazing, Jess, and I loved them. And had the thing taken place on my channel, we would have definitely used one of those, because I love it, and I will make use of some of those coming up. But I wanted to share them with everybody because I thought they were awesome. But anyway, there is let's see. There's a link here. If anybody wants to join, you're welcome to. I'm going to ramble on about the upcoming debate a little bit, talk about how that came to be, and those sort of things. But I posted a link there in chat if anybody wants to join. If you want to come tell me I'm a stupid atheist, here I am. I think Limited Light was stalking me, wanted to come say something. Here's your chance, buddy. But I don't really care. You can join if you want. Anybody can join. You definitely don't have to be a believer to join and talk to me. I'm not worried about that. I'm an excellent troll. Titan, you're the evolved. You're a troll in its most evolved form. You're a special kind of troll. But so anyway, what had happened? Sometime before the protest took place, I debated Kent Hovind, and he was calling evolution a religion, and so I went and pretty well made that look like a silly claim. I was gentle, I was nice and friendly, and got through the debate with Kent without like freaking out or just like going to straight face palm. So we did that debate. It was a bunch of nothing, right? And the shit. So after that debate, Kent's people reached out to me again, and we were talking about debating the origin of the universe. And we talked about doing that before the protest, or even at the protest, setting up somewhere and having a formal in-person debate with Kent about the origin of the universe. Now, I think that in our first debate, I think Kent underestimated my. I have reached my final form. That's what I meant to say, Titan. That's the better way to say it. Titan has reached his final form. But yeah. So we had talked about this and everything, and I was like, well, if Kent shows up to the debate, there's going to be a lot of other people wanting to talk to him, and I'm not really like concerned about making content out of like a Kent Hovind debate. It's not like I don't care to debate Kent or whatever, but I'm not trying to like put him up on my channel and like just I'm not trying to have him here and do it. So whenever whenever I got to talking to Let's Farm and stuff, and we were like, well, he's got a debate channel and wants to have some debates, and they've been looking for some debates to bring people to. Was I supposed to scream Titan Uranus? I forgot to do it. We'll have to sneak that in somewhere. I'll wait till somebody's talking. But anyway, I didn't really want to have Kent here and everything. I just didn't want the trouble that comes with it, and I don't really I take issue with some things to do with Kent, and it's not so much like I'm dead set on Kent can never come on my channel for any reason whatsoever. It's just I feel a little uncomfortable with it, so I didn't want to have him here. But on a debate forum that's made for debates and stuff, and that's what he wants to debate, and so I felt like it was a more appropriate place for it. So and Let's Farm, their channel over there is really new and just getting going, and so if having me debate Kent Hovind over there will bring even a couple subscribers or whatever, I'm happy to try. And I know we already got one for sure. Um, so ask him if he made any new friends in Walmart lately. But yeah, so I think that if I can take it and make it a good thing, like there's a benefit this way to doing it, to try and help a channel out that wants to put this kind of stuff on. So I messaged him and said, "Hey, I'll accept your debate if we can put it on my friend's channel." And they said, "Yeah." And so there we go. Um, I haven't talked to Kent since I accepted the debate. I've talked to his people. I can I can pick up the phone and call Kent directly anytime if I want to talk to him, which, as you can imagine, isn't very often that I have a stroke or a gas leak, so doesn't doesn't go on a lot. But you know, uh, I want to. I should debate him and then complain that there was no parking. Yeah, yeah, that's funny. That's going to come up. I'm going to bring up that stuff at some point. I'm not going to be so friendly with Kent this time. You will get to see me in my smart ass form for this. I am. I know how I'm going to approach it. I'm going to debate Kent, not the topic. I could care less about the topic. For the origins of the universe, I'm going to say I don't know, and then I'm going to ask Kent why he knows, and we're going to go from there. But you know, uh, I think that I think that getting Kent to debate something that isn't evolution, although he says that the origin of the universe is evolution, but um, getting him to debate something outside of his normal stuff is, I think, could be fun. And the thing is, though, is that so if you asked me any topic to, uh, like if I was picking topics to debate creationists about some of the crazy creationist claims and stuff, um, I would say that physics and cosmology, the study of the universe, is probably my strongest area. I would say that I am probably most prepared to have that conversation than any of the other things that creationists bring up. Now, that being said, I also think that that doesn't matter in a Kent Hovind debate. That's not the point, and that's not how Kent debates. Um, Kent is going to mock and demean science and those that practice it. So I feel that it's only fair that I mock and demean creationist cults at the same time. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to not be friendly. We're going to be a little more aggressive and opposing and assertive in this debate. I'm going to smoke a bunch of meth before the debate starts, and then we're going to go crazy. I'm just kidding. We're not going to do that. Don't smoke meth. It's bad. Um, so, but with that being said, everybody's going to have to hold on for a second because I didn't bring something to drink in here when I do this, and I will lose my voice if I do not drink stuff while we do this. So be right back. I don't. I'm trying to think here. Do I have some? Hold on. Before I don't have anything I can play. Protest ad. That's not going to work. Um, I'll be right back. All right. Thank you for your patience. We shall continue. Is nobody going to join me on this? Really? Like I'm just posting links and nobody's gonna. Nobody wants to. When I get in the mood to talk to people, I go look for people streaming. I go look for shows that I can join. Usually not a problem getting people to join. Uh, usually, usually Dave's out there and joins every show there is. I have a Bigfoot Hawaiian shirt saying it for special occasion. Maybe if I had a Hawaiian shirt, that's what I would wear. I don't have one, but I guess I could talk like Kent Hovind the whole time. Uh, but oh, there it is. Hello, Miss Robin Webster.
What's up, Mr. Joe?
What are you doing?
Oh, just laying around trying to get healed up. I'm fighting with my selfie stick that I ordered for so I could do
What?
some interviews. I
Laying
ordered a
around
selfie.
with your selfie stick. I do that
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah. I ordered one. It's a tripod and
Hovind.
it's got remote control and all that stuff. But
Yes.
the button on the bottom of it that makes the tripod come out is
Oh,
missing. So
oh,
of
I
course
see.
everything I buy
Yeah.
is
What are you up to,
broken
Dave?
already.
I heard my voice or I heard my name. I mean, and I had to lend my voice to the conversation.
Well, I might get sleepy. I
How you
might get
doing?
sleepy. We need you here.
Hey, how you doing, everybody?
Yeah.
Good,
Glad,
David.
glad to have you, Dave. Dave came to the art protest and was a trooper the whole time. Dave was on it. Uh, I was glad. I was glad you made it of all people, Dave. I wanted to see you. And
You know, I think I'm gonna get off here and get on my computer. I'm on my phone,
okay,
and
well,
I'm
you can join back if you want, Robin. We can
yeah,
talk some stuff or whatever.
yeah,
Um, you're getting ready to go to a thing. We can talk about that.
yeah. I'll be right back. I just have to get my computer fired up.
Okay. All right. Bye bye. All right. So
Yeah, I had a lot of fun meeting you, Joe, and everybody else. That was definitely the
that was the
highlight.
super cool part, right? Like
Yep.
it's almost like the debate was in the way. It's like can't we just hang out and do something with each other? Like because there was stuff to do, so everybody was like tired and stuff, and just wanted to hang out and like burn one and have a drink or whatever, you know. Like but there was like 5 people that I wanted to like sit down and burn one with, and I didn't get to do it.
I had one rolled and ready, but I couldn't find you.
Yeah. I would have sent you to the wrong house anyway, so it's probably we would have had a double homicide, you know. but yeah, I didn't get to mingle with everybody that I wanted to mingle with, and that's really my only regret of the thing is it was just too hard with people staying in places all spread out to get everyone together in one place and do something. And that is a valuable lesson that I learned from this and will be addressed next year. Next year, everybody will be in the same place. And we probably won't do hotels at all. Unless people that come in are like, I don't want to stay at an Airbnb with everybody. They can have the choice of getting a hotel, but I think I'll just put everybody in Airbnbs next time. I'll go ahead and rent Airbnbs and then let people like they can reserve a room by paying me or something back, like something cheap, $50 or something, and it'll be a hell of a lot cheaper on everybody than a hotel room. Plus, we can cover. I was thinking about that because we ended up like. There was a lot of people that needed help with lodging and stuff. And between Jess and I, we were able to take care of several people on lodging. But if we could just instead make it to where everybody's lodging was taken care of, only instead of it being for free, just make it incredibly cheap for everybody. And then that way, nobody has that problem. And I think that's a better way to do it. So I'm going to do it that way. Plus, it puts us all in one place. And I didn't think about the fact that when people come to the area that the only thing they really know about that area is the Ark Encounter and Creation Museum are close by, you know? Like they know they're there to protest the thing and they know this crazy stuff's there. But like we were 30 minutes from a fucking awesome theme park in Ohio. It's Kings Island, which is a really good theme park. I mean, there's stuff we could have went and done. I didn't schedule things or set things up for people to do stuff like that. I wanted people to just be able to go and hang out and do whatever, you know, that I wanted that extra time to hang out, but we weren't able to do that anyway. So, you know, I think that, you know, I didn't give people things to do. So people ended up like, hey, we'll go to Creation Museum, you know? And
well, the thing about Kings Island, though, I mean, that you can spend 2 days there. I mean, we did, you know, doing the park and then the water park, and then you've got all the shows and everything. It's easily a 2-day thing there.
Mammoth Caves are really cool. Stop the stupidity. If they were a little closer, we could have done Mammoth Caves. What's up, Seth? You're welcome to join if you want, Seth. You don't have to, but you're welcome to. There's a link. Mammoth Caves is really cool. Not quite as close as some of that other stuff, but Kings Island. Yeah, you're right. You could spend 2 days at Kings Island. We could if we set it up though, like because next time it won't be on 4th of July weekend either. That was stupid on my part. My bad. Next time we, you know, it won't be on 4th of July weekend, so we can like have a group thing and go have fun at the theme park or go. There's a water park there too, so you know, that during the summer, a big water park, yeah, and you get it free with admission to the theme park.
And Mama, hello, Jess.
Hey, Dave.
Mama spent a couple days wandering around the area, so you might want to ask Mama what kind of sights Mama came across.
Yeah, there's all kinds
while he was looking around. Yeah,
there's Kelly all kinds and I went fossil hunting in the river by our Airbnb, and I found a massive freaking fossil. I could show you guys if you want.
Yeah, get it. Let's see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, it's washed out real bad, but
it is. I don't have any lights on, but there's a trace fossil right there, and then there's another I'm not entirely sure what this part is, but it is a fossil of some sort.
Yeah. Interesting.
And
Cool.
it was just a nice flat rock, so I kept
Well,
it with my diving.
we could go up there because that whole area is right on the tip of a big formation where people find fossils.
The Maysville Formation road cut is what I wanted to do, but I wasn't able to do it. But I'd love to next time.
Yeah. Maysville is actually closer to, well, it's like right in between, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's right in between where the houses were. That would be something cool if we all went on a fossil hunt. I would love to do that too.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah, and that's something everybody can do, and because I can't ride roller coasters and stuff. My doctor won't let me.
I can't
but
I'd like to dig around in mud in the river instead, please.
Yeah.
I got a little fossil here I found in all the rocks in my driveway. It was pretty neat. I just looked down and I was like, "That's a fossil. It's
like a coral.
It's a shell. It's got the shell lines on it.
I know a place we can find geodes.
Ooh, I'd be down.
If anybody's, that's. I know some places where geodes are big time around there. Like
I got a diamond blade saw. I got a diamond blade saw if you need it cut open.
Yeah, you crack them open.
I need a little hammer. I don't have one. Well, I do, but I don't. It's my craft hammer, and I need like a craft hammer and a fossil hammer.
What's up, everybody in chat? I said hi to Seth, and I see Tori and Bree and Objective Ethics. What's good, brother? Are you debating Kent Ham, or did I misunderstand the title? I'm debating Kent Hovind.
Wrong creationist.
Yeah. I'm debating discount Ken Ham. Probably not the friendliest thing to say leading up to. Hey, Bree, while you're in chat, I would love to talk to you sometime, Bree. We still haven't had our conversation about dragonflies. I would like to talk to you, but Timu Ham, yeah, that's it. No, it's fine. Objective Ethics. I understand how you could get the two confused. People do it all the time. What's up, Dave? Good to see you. Thanks for coming. But yeah, I think a fossil hunt, that's a good idea. We've got a lot of time to come up with like activities and stuff. We've been down there now, right? And we've seen we've seen the area and we've seen the things and stuff. So it's a little easier to come up with like an itinerary of things to do and stuff. And we'll do all that. And next year will be bigger and better. And I've already talked to people about funding and all that, and it's already all in the works. And things are, we're going to go bigger and better. And for the 10th anniversary, and I've been talking with the Tri-State Free Thinkers a lot and stuff, and they're going to use some of their pool and networking and stuff to get some other people there, and they're going to help out with a number of things and stuff to help us do it even better. Jim's going to use some of his marketing skills and his knowledge and his relationships to help us.
If we can get the guest list figured out, like the invites in advance, I'm fairly certain we could get Erica.
Well, you can go ahead and work on that if you like. Since you've talked to her, you can go ahead and work on that if you want. And it's I can tell you that you already have the blessing to do it.
Okay, I'll talk to her about it.
I've heard from people that said if they'd been able to prepare better and everything, and I said, well, you got a year because they're preparing for next year already. So mark it down.
It's not too early. If there's something you want to know or you're interested or whatever, like go ahead and contact us. Obviously, we don't have websites and everything set up for the next one yet, but as we go, we will get all those things. But for now, the Kentucky Atheist at Gmail. That's your best bet. But yeah, Robin's back.
Hey, Robin.
Yeah, I'm still on my phone. I have no sound on my computer. I can't even get YouTube to play any sound.
Oh no.
When I'm not muted, it says that my volume is at 100% on my audio.
Did you see what God just did to us, man? But
Hey, fucked up my computer.
yeah.
I don't understand.
Dade's pointing out you got a misspell on your subscribe there, Joe.
Subscribe.
What? I got what?
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Where?
On the screen.
On the green, right here.
Subscribe to Let's Debate?
No.
It's the Scurby.
It's a subscribe. Subscribe.
Oh yeah. That's you weren't supposed to notice that.
I've been doing Saturday Night the Atheist for almost a year, and I've still spelled it Satan a couple times, and Santa I think too. So
you weren't supposed to. That was put there on purpose for
You're just testing us.
That
That's right.
You can't blame that one on me.
you found the Easter egg, Jess. You won.
Me?
Yeah.
That was Dade. That was Dade.
Oh, Dade
did. Oh,
Dade, you're the winner. If you go over to Let's Debate and subscribe and hit the bell notification, you'll be able.
Never
to
mind
check
if there's no subscribe button.
You'll have to find the subscribe button.
Subscribe.
There you go.
Subscribe.
They took our subscriptions.
But
that's why we need all the great folks in the chat that help us out with our little boo-boos. Yes. Much appreciated.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and I just seen something in chat that was funny, and I think it was meant to be funny. Maybe not. You never know. When is the debate? And are you frightened to debate Kent Hovind? He's never lost a debate, according to him. Yeah, this will be debate 406, and I've debated 406 these atheists, and
all at the same time.
He'll take that and run. I think Jay was his 300th debate.
Yeah, I wanted to be 420.
Nice.
And I was gonna like bring a big fatty and smoke it during the debate and laugh at Kent. But so anyway, to answer your question though, Chad, the debate is Friday at 7 p.m. on the Let's Debate channel. It's linked in the description. It's linked in the title. It's on the screen. And as soon as I find my keyboard, there it is. It's a little keyboard. Keyboards aren't generally hard to find. And right there is a link in the chat. You can go over there and subscribe and click the bell, and it'll notify you. Or you can just click the notify thing at the bottom of the video, and it'll notify you when it starts. But it'll be Friday, 7 p.m. Be there. I'm going to have some fun with Kent.
And as a primer, Austin's doing a debate at 4:00, so you can get a double header on Friday. You can check out Austin, and I will be moderating. So make sure you check it out, and then we can come over and watch Joe. It'll be a great Friday.
I don't have Austin.
Stop the stupidity. Thank you so much.
Yeah, let's see.
I got a channel membership, so I can use my emoji.
Oh goodness! Look at all this.
Well, I can't even catch it to find the top of it.
I'll get you Austin's link, Joe.
Yeah,
creationism super thesis guy, I believe is.
Who did that? Was Stop the Stupidity. Stop the Stupidity gifted the memberships. Thank you, Stop the Stupidity.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I kind of let my memberships and stuff get down to the base. There's about 30 people that stay subscribed to the memberships no matter what. And we're down to about that 30 people again, where I've kind of not been around for a while. And but we'll build those memberships back up, and we'll do our member streams weekly. All that's coming back. And I'm going to do some other special stuff with members and stuff too. I was looking at some of the things I can do as far as like vertical streams and all that stuff. And so we're going to add some more stuff to it. But anyway, that'll be fun. Did we lose Robin? We lost Robin.
Oh no!
In your private chat, Joe.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Which one? We got Dave. Oh, that's the one. But
it's at 4:00, so plenty of time before yours.
I did it twice.
Eastern Standard Time, Dave?
Yep. 4:00 for me, so it's Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern Standard, okay.
I got my sound fixed on my computer.
Did you pray?
Yes, prayed, and
I figured that's what it was.
No, I did a spell.
Oh, BPA just became a member. Thank you.
Right on.
Yeah, we got. Well, like if you gift memberships, because of the way I set it up, and I didn't set up the 99-cent memberships till later. So when you gift memberships, it gifts at the $2.99 level, I think. I need to try and see if I can fix that. But we have memberships for 99 cents. And so, and I try to give really cheap memberships and then give a lot for it. Because, like, the member streams, I spend more time on member streams than anything. They're 5 and 6 hours long a lot of time. And obviously, you don't have to stay for the whole thing, but they're always open panel. Anybody that's a member can join and talk about whatever. And it's kind of a smaller area. So if you're hesitant to come talk or whatever, there's not as many people there. And like, you don't have to come on video. Obviously, people come on here with avatars all the time. I come on video because I feel like that's like that people want to see my face on video while I do it. They don't want to see an avatar, but I don't care if anybody else does. That's up to you.
AR said I boiled some rose quartz in moon water.
Rose quartz and moon water. As long as it wasn't a baby in its mother's milk.
I love it. AR, I love it.
I try to go live when I'm streaming and that, but I don't always have everything all set up to turn my camera on. So.
Well, I don't. A long time, because I wanted to just have like an avatar and not ever. If you remember back to the early days, I didn't even share my name or anything. Everybody called me TKA or KA, and like that was, I didn't really give out my name and stuff. But as I went along and things, I was like, well, what the fuck ever. Like, I don't care. What are they going to do? My credit's already fucked. You steal my identity, all you're going to get's debt.
Steal my bills, please.
Yeah. I had my medical records stolen, actually. There's a group lawsuit against it. My information's been sold in the dark web.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've had that, too.
It was really great.
How do you find out about that?
Pardon?
How do you find out about that?
I got a letter in the mail from my doctor's office saying that their computer system had been hacked.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I got the same thing from the hospital.
Yeah.
So
they have Norton like I do. They give you notifications in your email too when there's been data breaches.
Like this is a data breach of the doctors. They stole it from the doctor's office.
Now, Bree, I'm serious. I want you to come talk about dragonflies with me. You've avoided me and ignored me long enough. You're going to come talk to me about dragonflies. Damn it! Be happy about it.
If not, you'll have to go watch the video that Dan put on Creator Talks or whatever it is on the Proverbs channel. He's got one on dragonflies.
Oh, I know. I know, dude.
Or explains why God made dragonflies.
Now listen, let's back up here, because he used to make this argument based on some kind of starfish or something is what he used to use. And I explained to him one day, because he was going on, I told him, I said, you should use dragonflies if you're going to make that argument, because dragonflies have been pretty much the same form for millions of years before the dinosaurs and everything. So like you would be better off to use something like dragonflies. Sure, they've changed. Everything changes. I'm not saying they haven't changed, obviously, but dragonflies are very successful at what they do. They are amazing predators. And it would have been, I told him that, and he started using dragonflies. So now he makes that fucking dragonfly argument all the time. That's stupid as hell. But it's better than the starfish one he was making.
I'm talking about Dan Posey.
I am too.
Oh, well, he does a different animal like every show. Like it's a.
Well, the dragonflies thing came from me, is what I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, okay. He did beaver videos. The other day we had praying mantis. I stayed on there until Lupin was allowed to come in and start reading the Bible, and then it was time for me to get the hell out of there.
Yeah, he got in my comments arguing with me about starfish. And I told him the dragonfly thing, and ever since then he brings up dragonflies now and makes that argument.
Listening to drunk people read the Bible is just not shit that I really have time to do.
Drunk Bible history.
Yeah.
That needs to be a show for sure.
I would watch that.
Yeah.
The mighty Filbert just had a grandchild. So
I was trying
congratulations.
To put it on the screen, but it wouldn't let me put it on the screen.
No, so let's do it this way. Let's do drunk Bible study, but like we'll set some sort of criteria every episode to where when a certain thing happens or whatever, you got to drink, and then go through see how we can get through the books of the Bible.
I'm not that rich, Joe. I'm not that rich. That's a lot of alcohol.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. We'll have to think of something, every time Thomas touched Jesus' hole or something. Something.
Can I toke instead? Is that an option?
Mm-hmm.
Can I toke instead?
Yeah, I mean, we could do that. We could. In fact, that would be better because I don't drink either. So
I don't drink either. So yeah.
Yeah. We could do. I'll have to think about a catchy name for that, but yeah.
I could sip on some wine, I suppose.
The Holy Bible,
but no chugging it.
But listening to Lupin read the Bible drunk is a good reason why nobody should drink.
Listening to Lupin at all is a good way to become a fucking idiot.
It is a good reason to start drinking, though.
Yeah. If you're listening to Lupin, you probably should be drinking.
Yeah, he sounds better that way. But I watch those. I'm a mod over there, of course, so I watch some of those videos sometimes. He did one on the beavers. I love it. He even told me the other night that if I'd come on, that he would play beaver videos.
Robin's there for the beavers.
I'm there for the beavers. I love the beavers.
Speaking of beavers, what's up, Sumami?
Hello.
You just happened to come in on the beaver one, Sumami. It wasn't.
Always makes me think of Winona's big brown beaver.
Winona had a big brown beaver.
I was telling, we had John and Casey Gleason at the protest.
Yeah.
And she comes for Baja with John. Mm. And last year, they get travel tattoos. So last year, they got a Canadian maple leaf. And I said, why didn't you get a beaver? And she's like, why would I have gotten a beaver? I'm like, that's literally our like national animal is the beaver. Yeah. And she's like, that was a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
So I got to convince her to get a beaver tattoo.
Where?
Not where the
didn't make it that far.
Not where the I would be able to watch Jon Stewart. If you haven't watched this, so you may not get it, but pubic hair.
Yeah.
When he goes like that, instead of like he's talking
Pubic.
You could do 2 cute little matching beavers, like his and her beaver tails. I don't know. Beavers made out of beaver tail, which is a Canadian dessert.
Canada.
Maple syrup on top.
What do we get here? We got some kind of. I hate the way that I have to scroll chat in. I don't like how Evie Muggs handles chat.
I don't like StreamYards either, but it's something we have to deal with.
Yeah.
Stopping to say hi, thanks and hi. But I have my Amnesty International Know Your Rights group meeting shortly. Good to see you, by the way. Love to protest. Well, thank you, Michael. Good to see you, Michael. Amber's here. AR's here.
I
got to meet poor Claire Filbert.
I finally watched the Apostate Sisters video on the. I loved it. It was awesome, wasn't it?
Yeah, they did a really, really good job of putting that together.
They did.
It was a really good video. I think that one's going to do really good for them too.
Yeah, if y'all haven't watched it, go watch it. It's awesome.
Seth, the Ambushed Apostate, is working on some stuff, different videos and things out of it too.
Which I know nothing about.
Yeah. So go catch Ambushed Apostate, a good friend of the channel and a good dude. Check his stuff. Has an amazing story too, if you're not familiar with it. But check out Seth, Ambushed Apostate, yeah. But
I've got to run, guys. I'm so sorry.
No, I'm glad you stopped in at all. You didn't have to. I know you were busy, but
bye,
thank you for stopping by. Go subscribe to How to Rule an Asteroid, everybody.
Bye, guys.
We're going to do a show.
See you later.
Yes, soon to promote your channel. All right, she left. She said, "Fuck you, I don't want it," and left. Anyway, here we are.
I thought Tsunami was on here.
Tsunami is here. The last I seen, she said beavers, and that was it.
Oh, I thought she was on stream.
Oh no, I don't think so.
Oh, she's just in chat. I see her in chat.
She can join if she wants. I'll put a link out there. But yeah. So anyway, for those of you that are looking at the thing and everything, I will debate Kent Hovind Friday at 7 p.m. on the Let's Debate channel. Go over to Let's Debate. There's a link in the description. There's a link in the title. There'll be a link in chat in just a second. But go over there and subscribe. And if you click the notification thing, it'll let you know when the debate is. But you need to be subscribed to Let's Debate. There's going to be a lot of good stuff coming on that channel. We'll look through Jessa's various things she made again here. I think I'm going to use this to do my smoke session things. And then there's a avatar. She made the neck fat enough. She got my neck fat good. Magic versus science. Joe and the Doc solve origins of the universe. They were bitching because we called Kent Mr. Hovind. That's where the doctor thing comes from. Doc Hovind's dry herb special. Kent Dr. Hovind.
Oh, he would hate these.
Oh yeah. These aren't the worst ones. These are just the fun ones. I was messing with them and sent some of the bad ones over, and we just about didn't have them.
Smoking today, Sour Diesel. Hey, I have a Sour Diesel T-shirt.
Yeah, Sour Diesel's good stuff.
Yeah.
I used to get it in Girl Scout cookies all the time. There's stuff better than those now, but yeah. Anyway, thought I would share those. But yeah, we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna debate Kent over there. We're gonna talk about origins of the universe, not your average Kent Hovind debate. It's gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna stomp Kent's ass. You're gonna you'll see a very different version. If you've seen the first debate with Kent Hovind, this won't be like that. This will be different. I don't have a protest coming up that I got to be friendly for and all that, like so.
I will be at a Godless Gospel concert probably, so I won't be able to watch it.
Yes, you'll be watching the Godless Gospel concert at Nanocon, won't you?
That's right. I will be there listening to Mandisa and Dan, and I don't know if Kelly's coming too. So
yeah,
I don't know who all sings in the Godless Gospel.
Hello, Maya Atkinson. It is nice to see you. I was wondering where you were. I haven't seen a Kent debate this decade. No, and I understand it's not for everybody, but it's over on the debate channel. I want to help those guys out to help build their channel and stuff. And it was kind of, they were looking for a debate to put on, and it was kind of hanging there. And I was like, hey, I might be able to help you out. And but it kind of came up and stuff, and I get to have some fun dunking on Kent, and we can help the Let's Debate guys get some more subscribers and build their channel. Once again, there are links everywhere. Go subscribe over there. That's Let's Farm's channel, Let's Debate. Let's Farm is, one of my mods. And get some more subscribers. Oh, we got an echo. And
that was me.
Okay. Let's Farm is one of my friends and helps me out a lot and stuff. And I'll put the link in the chat here one more time. I think I did. Yeah. Go over there and subscribe and click the bell. It'll notify you whenever the debate starts. 7 p.m. Eastern Friday. But anyway, now that I've plugged that one more time, Nanocon. You looking forward to Nanocon, Robin?
Yes.
Anybody
yes.
Anybody in the chat going to Nanocon? Just put a yes in the chat and let me know if you're going. So you're going to be there both days, right, Robin?
I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there Friday to Sunday. I'm going to be there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going tomorrow to I've got an appointment at Walmart to have a tire put on because I broke a belt in one of my steer front tires, and then I'll be ready to truck on. So,
right on.
I got me a selfie stick thing, tripod thing to do some interviews because Pangburn is sponsoring me going. So they paid for my motel room and my tabling and everything. So he wants me to get some interviews with some of the celebrities. So hopefully I'll have some interviews with some of the, like Dave Warnock. I would love to be able to get, some interviews with him.
Yeah.
Like it. But I'm going to be there Friday night, which Friday night is free. If anybody's in the area, you are welcome to come Friday night and join in to the events on Friday night. You don't have to have a ticket.
Really?
Yeah. So you don't. It's free to anyone, so you can come there, and it's at the Montgomery Bell State Park at their venue there, and which that's where it was last time we had one too. But
yeah.
But I'm staying at a motel. It's like I got both my nights. Yes, Dave Warnock is going to be there. I got both my nights for like $30 cheaper than what one night at the venue costs. So
yeah.
But Dave's supposed to give a 10-minute talk. They've got him down for a 10-minute talk.
Robin, you got hooked up all the way around for Nanocon, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Yes, thanks so much to everybody for. Nanocon helped me out with the volunteer thing. I supposed to do a couple hours, I think, working, and then of course Travis paid for my motel room and my tabling sponsorship, and I've got some stickers that I'm supposed to have done, but if they're not done by tomorrow, I may not have them before I get to go. So,
yeah, the people over at Nanocon running it and stuff are really good people, and a lot of Secular Rarity and stuff. He's involved with the board setting up Nanocon, and they a good group of people putting on a good show, and they just the same as I told people for like the art protests. If there's these things and you want to go to them, and like there's some issue you're struggling with to get there, or you're a little short on being able to afford a hotel or whatever, contact these people and tell them. A lot of times they'll help you out and give you a free ticket or something like that to help you be able to afford it. Don't be afraid to shout out and say, hey, I really want to come, but I don't think I can afford the ticket or whatever. And they, just like with the art protest, they want people to be there. They want you to get there and stuff. So yeah, but Nanocon's going to be awesome. I wish I could make it. I can't.
Yeah, John said Dave Warnock was one of his heroes. Everybody go buy his books. I don't know, Dave, John, if you were around when we gave out autographed copies of his books.
Yeah,
actually, and the winners got we had like the winners got filmed. Dave filmed a thing announcing that they were the winner. Yes, and Arden's going to be there. Ben, oh, I didn't know Ben was going to be there. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Yeah, there's Seth Andrews is going to be there, and
yeah, I've got a signed copy of Dave's book here within reach. I just don't know where it's at.
Yes,
it's in this pile of books in front of me. But yeah, they're going to have some cool speakers, aren't they?
Yes, I was going to go look and see who all there. Dan's going to be there. The Mandisa, and they're going to do like Friday night. They're going to have some like workshops Friday, and then we're having like a open mic comedy thing where you can get up and do live jokes, I guess, or stand up comedian or whatever you want to do. I'm not going to do that. I think Chris said something about doing that, but he said he wasn't arrive until Saturday, so I don't know. But but so they're going to do that, and they're going to have the Godless Gospel, and we're going to watch. I think that we're going to watch a filming of Bad Faith, the movie, which I've already seen it, but
yeah, isn't like Chris is doing something with that, isn't he?
I'm not sure who all. I mean, I'm not sure. Is he the one showing the movie? I don't know.
I don't know for sure. I'm talking out my ass. Don't listen to me. I don't know much about what's going on with Nanocon. That's not my my area of expertise.
I was looking up the speakers. We've got Seth Andrews, Candace Gorman, who is with the American Humanist Association. She's the president of that. And Dan Barker from the Freedom from Religion, which I'm pretty excited to get to meet him. I've never met him. April Joy is the author of Star Spangled Jesus, and she's a content creator on Christian nationalism. And Dave Warnock and Durante is speaking. And Melina Cohen from the American Atheist. And Gail Jordan, of course, from Recovering from Religion. Gail always puts on a good talk. And I think Dr. Darrell Ray was supposed to be there too, but I guess he's not speaking. But I was thinking he was coming.
I talked to Dr. Darrell Ray, and he said that he loves coming to the events in Kentucky. That Kentucky was a big part of him writing his book and doing some of the stuff that he does. And he makes it out to the Kentucky Free Thought just about every year because of that.
Like Friday night is Sydney Davis Jr. is on one of the panels. She'll be on there, and I think AJ is going to be on that panel. Ways to Human.
Yeah,
I actually thought she said she was going to be on the same panel with. So That's the one that got Dr. Darrell listed on, so I don't know if he's coming or not.
Oh, AR, I bet Durante has no problem remembering to show up for this one. That's as much as I'll say about it.
Of course, Godless Engineer is supposed to be there.
Yeah.
And yeah.
We went ahead and for next year's ARC protest, we've already marked Durante and him off the list. No call, no shows on us. But yeah, we're not gonna invite him at either next year.
There's a lot of Friday. There's some workshops Friday, and there's even one Sunday morning, like before we leave. So
yeah. See, that's why I want to set up like a convention style thing eventually, is because to be able to do more like community building stuff with it, you know.
Yeah.
Be able to do more stuff instead of just I was talking to Jim about it, and it may be the case that no, the Kent Hovind debate isn't until Friday, Laura.
Yeah.
We were talking about it, and it may be better for me to set up a convention down towards Williamstown and make the ARC protest part of it. Like, instead of having the protest be like all the speakers and everything there, have a convention and do the speakers and all that, and then have like one day of it where we could, if you want to go protest the ARC, we can get some signs and actually go to the ARC entrance and stand out there for a while and protest and not do all the other stuff outside like that. So I'm thinking about ways to do it. I would like to keep the ARC protest part of it alive. This will be the last year the Tri-State Freethinkers have anything to do with it. So, you know, but whatever. I'm sorry if the thumbnail made you think the debate was tonight. It was a little clickbaity on my part. Sorry.
The comedy, like Sydney Davis Jr. is going to be. She's like the host of the comedy mic thing.
Yeah.
And then on Saturday night, after we have dinner and watch the movie and everything, there's a performance by Candy Carpenter.
Cool.
Which she is a now deconstructed, openly queer and autistic, Nashville-based performing artist with a remarkable life story.
Yeah.
And Dolly Parton said she was one of the greatest singers-songwriters I've ever heard, bar none. So.
See, I can't tell my life story in one setting. It takes too long.
But she's not going to be telling her story. She's going to be performing. There's a concert. She's doing a concert.
Well, you said something about life story.
I was just reading what they wrote about her, like but that was her like bio.
Yeah. But, I was just thinking out loud.
Yeah, she's doing a concert on Saturday evening after dinner and the after party, because there's like a dinner, like $38 for like it's a dinner, you know, out on the terrace. They got a big terrace out there, huge terrace, and so we're going to eat dinner out there, and we're going to have the after party, and then she's going to perform a concert. So
yeah.
It would have been cool to stay at the venue, you know, because like I could have easily jumped back in and out of the events like while it was going on. But I had actually booked Friday night, and then I went back to try to book Saturday night, and it was sold out. Yeah. So I just went ahead and changed my reservation. Only 10 miles, so I can.
Right. Well, I think I'm glad that Nanocon and the ARC protest happened so close together, and the Scopes monkey trial thing went on, and there's really been a lot lot of events and stuff this year, and there's more coming and everything. And a lot of it's in the South, and I'm glad to see that. That's awesome. We need to keep doing this stuff and keep showing up and showing up together to show that we want to stand up against the bad ideas and the harm and things done by religion, specifically Christianity in our country. But yeah, awesome. I hope you have a lot of fun at Nanocon. And I look forward to seeing some of your video over on Pangburn. If you showed up here tonight expecting a debate, the debate is Friday at 7 over on the Let's Debate channel. I will be debating Kent Hovind about the origin of the universe. Is God or science a better explanation for the origin of the universe is the question we'll be asking. It should be quite an interesting discussion. I hope everybody can make it over there. I am dropping a link to the Let's Debate channel in the chat right now. So if you click that link, go over there, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you'll know when the debate starts at 7 on Friday. Friday. All right, you guys talk for a second. Hold on.
Dave, I noticed you in Facebook, you putting the Aussie stuff up. I found a meme while ago that said it had a picture of Ozzy standing there, and there was like Jesus standing beside him and a bunch of angels behind him, and it said, "What the fuck am I doing here?" Well, maybe Dave's not there either.
Dave's not talking to you.
No, he's pointing at me though.
Yeah, there he is. Yeah, Ozzy checked out on us, didn't he?
Yeah, just like after doing that concert too. That's that.
Yeah.
I posted something he put on there though, because he was like, "When I die, don't be crying over me. I'm gone. There ain't no fucking return tickets." Something like that is what he said.
Kent already lost. God is not a good answer to that. No, I agree. God is not an answer. It's a claim.
Yeah. It's a placeholder.
So the way that the question's actually asked is, which explains the universe better, God or science? And since God doesn't explain anything,
yeah,
but I'm actually going to Kent. I know his tactics, and what Kent will do is he'll say, well, yeah, I accept that what I believe is a religion. It's what you believe and want to teach in schools, and I don't want to pay taxes and blah blah blah. It's going to be that kind of thing. So I'm ready and willing to go ahead and concede that science doesn't explain anything, and let Kent explain how God does. So we'll see how it goes. It's going to be a different kind of debate. It's not going to be like the last one. I can guarantee that. I'm prepared to debate Kent, not the topic, because that's how you do a Kent Hovind debate. You have to deal with Kent's jokes and his quips and those things, and I'm ready to deal with those instead of the other thing.
But you know though he's going to smuggle in like dogs don't produce non-dogs.
Oh no, I know.
You think you're related to a
no matter what we talk about, cows give birth to cows. I know that no matter what the topic is, he's going to go there at some point. But why does all that stuff keeps plugging all my stuff at the same time? Let me turn off my bot.
I wanted to say to AR, yes, I seen what you said about John MacArthur, and yeah, I agree. Yeah, John MacArthur, he was a hate preacher who died this week too, recently. He was like one of those that he was the only true Christian. Only people that thought like him were the true Christians, and he was very oppressive women and like abusive children, and just a overall just yucky person who, like, I think some people make the world a better place by being in it, and then I think some people make the world a better place when they leave it. He definitely was one of those.
Yeah, no.
I've never wished death on anyone, but I've read some obituaries with great glee.
Yeah. Exactly, Dave. I might have wished it on one person at least. Anyway, it hasn't happened yet, though.
I don't wish anything on anybody, but I was happy to see Pat Robertson go.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's like, he's another one that made the world a better place when he left.
Yeah.
Cat Kerr thinks she's Robertson. Immortal, so I'm waiting to. I want to live long enough to see that Cat Kerr was wrong. She's not immortal.
Well, MacArthur was a trash person. AR MacArthur was a trash person. He is no longer a person.
Goodbye. Belly up.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, though, we lost Ozzy, so it's the yin and yang.
That's what I was telling. That's what you were going, Dave. And I was telling you, I got a meme that's got a picture of Ozzy, and he's standing there, and Jesus has got his arm around him, and there's a bunch of angels behind him. And
I've seen them. Yeah, they're all over Facebook. Yeah.
What the fuck am I doing here?
And did you see the Sesame Street one too, where he's eating the bat, and it's what's it called? Guests you shouldn't have had on Sesame Street or something like that. It's just making fun, but yeah, everybody's in giving their respects to Ozzy. It's really cool.
Yeah. He talked about it. He bit that biting the heads off bats. That was a mistake. He didn't actually mean to do that. And he said he had to get so many series of rabies shots because of that. And he said they are no fun.
Drugs are a weird thing, aren't they?
Yeah.
Cocaine, hell of a drug.
Yeah.
I think there probably was a lot of drugs that Ozzy done.
One of my favorite stories was when he was on Howard Stern talking about he had finally got his driver's license. And he said, "You finally got your driver's license?" And he said, "Yeah, I showed up for a dozen of them, and I was so high, sometimes I passed out right in the car."
That's so funny.
He goes, "I'd be all nervous, so I'd catch a buzz before the driving test, and then he'd be way too high to even drive."
Yeah. Somebody pointed out Malcolm Jamal Warner died too.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
If y'all hear that noise, that's my kitten. We've had animals in surgery all week this week. My kitten, she's in a cage because she got fixed. And
are you gonna eat it?
My kitten?
Yeah.
No. She's got this little donut thing, because she was too little for one of those cones, like they put on there. Yeah. So she's got this little blow up donut around her neck. It's so cute. But
are you gonna torture it?
Oh.
My timer's going off, folks. So I'm gonna have dinner. So I will catch you later.
Hey, Dave. Thanks for stopping by.
Always good to see you.
Check out Dave's channel, and subscribe over there, and join us for Saturday night at the Atheist.
Always a good time.
Bye, Dave.
Yep. I'll see you later, Joe. I'll see you later, Robin, and I'll see everybody in the chat later too.
Getting this for the spell later. No, she's not. She's a baby. She's a baby. But then my dog had surgery this week too, and had fatty tumors taken out.
Yeah.
Because it was going to cut the circulation off to her legs, they said. So she has one of those big cones on, and she can't come in my room because she'll try to jump on my bed. And last time she had these surgeries, she jumped on my bed because it's real high, and she ripped her stitches out, and we had to take her back and get restitched. So she's really disappointed because she's locked in the kitchen right now.
Yeah. So I got a question for you, Robin.
Mm-hmm.
Why you're here and I've got you. Let's turn off the autoplay on the slides here. Okay. So if I took, Well, give me the slides. If I took this slide right here, right, and we put it, let's say, come on, go where you're supposed to. If we put it back there, and then I kind of like that.
Yeah.
I may start using that.
I wish you would fix the philosophy part, though.
What's wrong with it?
Because you have to like sit on your head to read the word.
Oh, where it's upside down and stuff. Well, I mean, we could use just this guy. We could go. We could use this guy and put a joint in his mouth and just have it back there, you know.
Yeah.
But
I like the bong hit philosophy. I just like if you could make it spin around so you could read it when it's not.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I've got this. This thing does so many. I just got this reactivated from with a little help from my friends. But this thing does so many neat things with emojis and stuff. I wish it would like because you can use AI to make like to animate pictures and things, and it's got AI built into it for some stuff. I wish it would just let you do that on the fly. The you know, I get lots of cool emojis though. Those are I can do all that. But yeah, those slides were just some things Jess was messing with, and I said, "Hey, I would like to have that animated picture of me that you made. I can use that." And so that's how I ended up with it and the bong hit philosophy thing and all that stuff. But
Well, I mean, I understand when you go around the circle, it reads right, but when you're just looking at it like this, it's backwards.
oh, no, I get what you mean. I got you. If it said if philosophy was flipped around so you could, yeah, I got you. But
or if you could make it spin around.
yeah, that'd be cool too, wouldn't it? I actually could do that. I could do that with. I think I can do it with EV mugs, but
make it go counterclockwise.
See, I don't like EV mugs. I don't like some things about it, but the things I like about it outweigh the things I don't. Right, so that's obviously how I made the decision of what I wanted to use. But I don't like the way that it handles chat and like community. Like I wish I had more tools to interact with chat and more stuff to do with that. But and I wish the chat was better from the guest side. But I overall though, man, it does a lot of cool stuff. I can't imagine using anything different right now. But it's you know, I can do. Let's see if the fireworks work.
So do I, Titan. I want to hear that. I want to hear somebody say that word too.
Dodecahedron.
That's pretty good. And I ain't seen Stephanie in forever. Hello, Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie. I thought it was Stephanie Helms for a second. You were saying. I was like, because I haven't seen Stephanie Helms in a long time.
I have not talked to her in a while either.
Stephanie's been busy, but hi, Stephanie Frizzell or Frizzle or however you say it. Hi, this Stephanie. How are you doing? So anyway, what? When do you leave for Nanocon? Tomorrow? Next day?
No, I'm leaving Friday. It's only 2 hours and 20 minutes to from my house to my motel, and they said the earliest you can check in is 3.
Yeah.
So, but I'll probably get there about maybe 30 minutes earlier than that, and I'm gonna stop at I'm gonna stop in Nashville and get a spray tan before I go up there and blind everybody.
Well, take your socks off this time.
No, I had my socks off last time. I actually got a pedicure after I got the spray tan. Last time I went and got a spray tan before I went to the thing, but I went to got a pedicure afterwards, and they put my feet down in water. And that woman was like, maybe next time you get spray tan after your pedicure. And I was like, okay, it's a good idea. But
Titan Uranus says that Stephanie is around. Yeah, I know. And I was supposed to do something with Stephanie a while back before the protest, but I ended up not able to. We had a storm or something that day, and then I never got back with her, and I haven't heard from her since. Me and Stephanie used to talk all the time. We just haven't talked that much, and so yeah, I miss my my buddy Stephanie, one of the smartest, most well spoken people that I know, and but yeah, I know she's around. I'll get her. I'll get her to come. I'll get her to come be on the show here pretty soon.
AR said she was sailing the flat Earth looking for the edge. She actually, her boss bought her a commercial sewing machine.
Yeah,
and like bid.
She's been making sales and working on sales for people, ain't she?
Yes, yeah, they bid and he bid on some different jobs for that, and he bought her instead of her having to use a dress sewing machine, he bought her a one, and
got her the tools for the job.
Then she also is like in charge of running races. She's like she bought whatever that thing is. It figures out the distance to set the track up and everything. She bought one of those so she could do that and stuff. So she's been like in charge of hosting races or whatever.
Well, I'm glad Stephanie's been busy and had I'm glad because I know she was struggling for a while, and I'm glad to see that she's doing well. And by all means, if the thing that has to be sacrificed is the hours she spends talking to me to be able to do things, then by all means do that. I'm glad to see she's doing good.
And I think it's better for her, like her mental thing too. I think.
Oh, I do too.
It's her mind off of all the crap that's going on.
She's so much happier.
Yeah,
like even just talking to her through chat, you can tell she's happy, and that's awesome. I'm glad to see it because Steph deserves to be happy for a while.
Yes, I love Steph.
Yeah, I wish she could have made it to the thing. I would have taken care of everything for her to have her there. But anyway, so what else is going on? What else do we got to talk about? Nothing. That's it, right? Nanocon will be going on in Tennessee, and I'll be in Kentucky debating Ken Hovind on Friday night. Yay!
And I'll put I'll probably put some stuff on, and it'll be on maybe my channel or like get you to do something or something because
if you want to stream from Nanocon or something, like especially on Saturday, because I was going to stream from 3 to 5 on Saturday anyway. If you want to stream some stuff from Nanocon, I can start a show and add you, and then you can do whatever if you want. I mean, it's up to you. I don't care.
I hope I'm a little more organized than I was at the art protest with stuff.
Yeah, you'll be talking to a lot of people and busy. So how about I'll leave that opening if you want to do it, but don't think you have to or nothing. If you're busy, don't worry about it. I can ramble through a couple hours.
I don't have near as much stuff to have to pack and pack around. I've just got like little leaflets that Travis made up and hopefully some stickers if they're not going to be done by the time I leave. Though I had some stickers ordered and made. I thought that right here in town, I thought they'd be done by now. So But that's really the only two like things I've got. They'll have a table set up and everything already, so I won't have to. I won't have to pack a lot of chairs and coolers and all that kind of stuff. On the damn show this morning, Chris called me out because he had to get up and actually throw me a chair one time when his speaker was supposed to be coming up.
Yeah. Chris is the story of me trying to get Chris to our Airbnb is funny as hell. He tells it good. Chris is something else. So I'll just
what, was he supposed to come there?
Come where?
To the bed and breakfast. I mean, our Airbnb.
He did come there.
At our?
Yeah, you were there. Whenever we first got there, he was there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. Maybe so. Yeah.
Yeah. You got there right at the same time we did. But yeah,
you were gone. You were gone when I got there. You weren't there. When I got there, you were gone.
Maybe you missed Chris because so you know the story, right? Though about me sending him to the wrong house.
You just sent him the wrong place every time you gave him directions in, right?
No, just once.
I thought he got lost when he was trying to find the Ark too. The Ark protest.
That wasn't my doing. That was his.
Oh, okay.
I gave him a pin to exactly where the protest was. If he got lost, that was his doing. That one I did by GPS, so I know I gave him the right place. But so whenever we got there, and I'll tell a story if anybody doesn't know it, but whenever we got to Williamstown, we checked into our Airbnb, and we had just stopped to pick up the generator that we rented for the protest, and I needed to pick up. I was in a hurry because I needed to go pick up the U-Haul truck also that we were already late for. Well, Chris was calling me while I'm trying to carry stuff into the Airbnb. We had just got there. And no, the Art and Creation Museum are two different places. But I was trying to do that, and Chris was calling, so I had my phone on speaker trying to walk around like carrying stuff. And I had just went and picked up the generator, and it was at 300. The address was 300 whatever. And so I couldn't use my phone because I had my hands full. I had it like under my chin walking around. And Chris is like, where's your Airbnb at? And I was like, I can't look at my phone, but I think it's 300 Cynthiana Street is where it's at. Well, it wasn't. It was 221 Cynthiana Street. 300 was down the road.
Yeah.
And so Chris went to the wrong house, and he walked up to the door, and he was knocking on the door, and he said, "I'm knocking on the door. I can hear people in there cussing or something, but I'm knocking and nobody's answering." And I was like, "Dude, just we're packing stuff in. Just come on in." He was at the wrong house, and he said he put his hand on the doorknob, and he said he thinks it was unlocked and it would have opened, but he's glad he didn't. Right about that time, though, I had walked outside, and I was like, the house you're at, I was like, you're at the wrong house. We've got like big flags beside the door and stuff here. And he walked out to his car, and he could see me down the road. And luckily, we didn't get Chris shot, though. That was the good part.
Yeah. Oh, Dade. That's what I think. Jay stuck pretty close to me. He was like, Jay,
Yeah.
Like, I love Jay. We had a ball. I swear. Mm-hmm. Like, me and him rode back with Will from out up there at what's the guy's name's house?
Yeah.
Where we had the party that Saturday night.
Jim and Chrissy's.
Yes, yeah. me and Jay had. Oh my God, we had a blast. A blast. It was just. And I wanted to say something to Deconstructing Laura. Said they don't have any events in Texas. Oh yes, the
ACA
Austin. They have like the Bat Cruise there. once a year, and you can always go like at least I don't know if they're doing. I know they do live shows at the ACA building like once a month, but I don't know if they've started doing
They
more live shows there. Or,
they do meetings and all kinds of stuff. The ACA
yeah,
does.
and then at Austin,
Yeah.
and then if you are into anti-Trump stuff, the anti-Trump tour is going to be in Houston um, next for paint with Paintburn. You can always look up that too.
Yeah.
That's not really an atheist thing, but
Yeah.
that's anti-Trump. So
Yeah. Well, for this week anyway, we got Nanocon coming up and all kinds of badass speakers there and stuff. I hope you have fun. I'm jealous, Robin. I wish I could have went.
I wish you could have came too.
Maybe next time. I'm going to try to make it to Kentucky Free Thought later this year, but it's like one of the last ones. I don't even know if I'll be able to do that, but I'm going to try and make it.
You mean like in the year? I went last year to the Free Thought thing.
Yeah. Kentucky Free Thought's usually in like September, ain't it? Like it was
like somewhere like that. It was it was like they have it at different places sometimes. It was like right there at the Cincinnati
Airport, yeah.
But on the Kentucky side right there.
Yeah, it was at the hotel, which is in Kentucky.
It wasn't quite like Nanocon is a little bigger than that one was. That one was like just a 1 day thing pretty much. But I got to meet our buddy from Kentucky. I can't think of his name now. Pinworm.
Oh yeah, Pinworm. Pinworm showed up for a little while anyway.
No, Pinworm showed up at Kentucky Free Thought too, though.
Kentucky Free Thought, yeah.
Yeah,
Pinworm came to the art protest too, but left early.
Yeah.
Dade says Kentucky Free Thought. I'd go to that. Yeah, Dade. Let's get together and we'll go hang out at that one. I want to go to one of these where I don't have to do so much, like where I can hang out and not have to run all the time, and I can get to hang out with everybody more. I didn't get to really have a lot of good conversations I missed out on and stuff because I was either too tired to do it from everything else, or, I was busy running and everything. Hey guys, everybody. Mr. Farabot says, so yeah, God is real.
Yeah.
Pack it up. We were wrong.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for letting us know.
He's real. Yeah.
God's real, everybody. That's it. We're pack her up. We're done. Deconstructing Laura, if you message me, and I know you have me on Discord, message me on Discord and I will get you some info on stuff in your area and some people you can contact about things that are going on. If you would like it, I can do that for you. But yeah, I love to see everybody excited about going to these events and stuff. Because look, it's great, the speakers and even with the art thing, like to go shit on Ken Ham and his Magic Zoo boat, like it's fun to do that, but there's a more important thing that happens when we do this. Whenever we get to go and meet all these other people and stuff, number one, the networking, the having people to reach out to for particular questions or things like that, or if you're a creator, I mean, especially getting to meet these people so that you can later be like, hey, GE, we met at the art protest. Would you care to come talk to me? Like that's how you meet people and are able to have, have guests on your channels and stuff. It's a good thing. There's other ways too, obviously, but, and just the thrill of getting to meet people like Godless Engineer and Mandisa Thomas and the Skeptic and Secular Rarity, who was amazing, Ember, who was amazing. Just getting to meet those people and stuff is really awesome. And so there's a lot more to it than just going and hearing those things. And the bigger point I want to make, though, is whenever we do that, though, people see us. Maybe it's not making the news everywhere. Maybe it's not a big deal, but people do see us. They see that we're organized and that we're together and that we're shining a light on these things. And it's that kind of stuff that sometimes you get the attention of somebody who is in a place where we all started, right? Where they're just kind of questioning or whatever. And it's nice to normalize atheist groups speaking out against these things, like to have that be a normal thing, and people know there's a community of people there that will support them whenever they ask questions about their belief and stuff. So it is mega important that we do these things, and it's so awesome. And if there's events going on in your area and you can make it out to it, go to it. You will not have a bad time. I guarantee you that. It's always awesome to get to meet with everybody. I got to meet Big Bad Mama and Robin, and I got to meet Mark Alsop and Jay and Mandisa Thomas, and I got to meet Purple Rhymes with Orange. Who knows what Purple Rhymes with Orange looks like? I do.
Me too.
I got to meet Sinister Porpoise. I got to meet I got to meet Godless Engineer and Casey and Jim Helton, who is just amazing. One of the Jim Helton, even though he doesn't have a YouTube channel and all that, one of the most amazing people in this space I've ever met.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, he is incredibly smart. He knows his shit. He's a good dude. I think
Dave and his wife, and
let's see what our contestant of the day has to say real quick here.
Not a being among beings, but the necessary ontological. Beings cannot arise from nothing. There it is. Oh my God, proof of God. So where did God come from? He rose from nothing.
Okay. So first of all, let me say you're misusing the word being, because you're conflating the two definitions of it at the same time. You're trying to say being as in existence, and then you're saying that being is a being, and saying that a being has to exist, which is it's worded really, really badly. And then also you say that ground of realization is what you identify as God. What you identify as God is something that you have defined. We don't know what you mean when you just say
we
God.
Identify God as like imaginary. So you're saying that the ground of realization is imaginary.
The necessary ontological ground.
Of course.
Simplest proof for the existence. That's not a proof for the existence of God.
It's just an assertion.
It's not even a rational series of thoughts. But hey, Mr. Farabot, I say all the time I'm willing to have conversations with anybody that can be honest. If you want to talk about it, we can sure talk about it.
He's a Philibro.
I hadn't, no doubt. Philosopher. I hadn't, if you want to talk about it today, I'll talk to you today. But I would rather have you get a hold of me and we can set up a stream where we can have the discussion, so that it's not just, me in the middle of talking about other things. And now we got to stop to address some of the silly philosophy God things that you guys say. But you're more than welcome to come and have the discussion with me. I'm not going to sit and just fight back and forth with the chat. I don't care to answer your questions and things like that, but we have a whole thing going here. And so, it would be better if we could have an organized conversation instead of me just arguing with chat and waiting on you to answer me back. That's no way to have a conversation. You don't have to appear on camera if you don't want. but I can't talk to you this way. So if you want to, I guess you came here with the intent to like challenge me or something from what you said. So if that's what you wish to do, then we could talk. But I think you'll find out that I'm not the adversarial thing you think I am. But whatever.
Plus, like presupposition of like saying that God is the grounding of reality and stuff. That's not really an argument. That is just like some assertions that you're making.
I could say Bigfoot in place of
Yeah,
God there.
yeah, we could put
Yeah.
the unicorn. I mean, the universe farting pixies, and
No, I don't think you were rude, Faribault. I'm just telling you the best way for us to have that conversation. You seem interested in having that conversation. Again, you don't have to appear on camera or anything. In fact, we don't even have to do it on video. If you want to talk to me, we can talk privately in a Discord chat or something if that's what you want. I like to do those kind of talks on camera because it benefits people on both sides of that conversation. But and also I've had this conversation dozens and dozens of times, and so having it without it benefiting people is kind of like doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But like I said, I'm willing to speak to anybody who can have an honest conversation, and it doesn't have to be on camera or broadcast for everybody. So it's and I won't take and use your stuff publicly without you saying I can and all that. It's up to you. If you want to talk to me about that stuff, I'll talk to you about it. I'm trying to be as nice and giving as possible here. But that's I don't think you were rude. You're fine. We get it often.
no, you were far less. No,
Yeah.
you were rude. Like compared to, we get rude sometimes. We get rude people sometimes.
Yeah. We've gotten much far worse than that. But yeah, I appreciate you showing up for a while. I'm not trying to run you off. But I'm not like a lot of atheist channels. Like I don't see a theist and immediately smell blood and like, oh, we have to sit and argue about this. I could care less about that. But I will have the conversation with you if that's what you want to do. It's not going to go well for you though.
Not unless you bring some more evidence other than just assertions.
Not unless you pack a lunch and bring a friend, bitch.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. We won't say that. That's not nice. But
Very hospitable of you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But
Dade's going after him. Dade.
Yeah, there you go. Dade. Yeah. No,
Dade.
and there's nothing wrong with that. I think that I love to see that. I don't care if I talk to them or not though. Like I don't care if I have that argument or not. I really don't. It's not, to me, it's the way that I see religion now is that it's equivalent to if you woke up today and told me like some fairy is controlling everything or that Bigfoot did it or that it's zombies, like just some made up bullshit. Like so whenever people pose religion to me, I don't see it as much more than that. Just an older version of that's been around. Like I don't see where religion has any credibility or any possibility or any reason to suggest that any of them are true whatsoever. So I am not only unconvinced by the arguments of apologists, I am convinced to the contrary by the arguments of apologists. So maybe not the person you want to argue with, I think, because I don't care.
Yeah. And I like instead of the tag argument, I'm more in the tang argument, the transcendental, for the non-existence of God.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to tell Dave though, Dave, if you like arguing with Christians or debating Christians,
I'm satiated by their tears.
I have actually been on breakfast tacos like twice this week. Been up on stage and stuff.
Breakfast Tacos was supposed to be here, but I kind of stood him up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, he brought me up on stage. We talked to a guy that does magic. That first there was a guy that came on that did magic, and he pretty much told me that my magic failed because I wasn't good enough at it, and all this stuff, and not that it wasn't real. And then we had the Bible numerology guy, which I don't know if you listen to the call-in shows, you've heard him call in to him before, where he's trying to like get all it's just really stupid. And
yeah, it's like the
then
number 21 or whatever that movie was.
yeah, and then
23.
the next night there was a Catholic on there that I talked to for a while, and Leo was there, and
Yeah, Taco was supposed to come on and talk to me about. We were going to have a conversation about precepts, kind of how we did. BS and I did a video on the problem of evil, and we talked a lot about not just what the problem of evil is, but like how to deploy it in conversations, and like why you should use it and when, and things like that. Like we really got into not just what it is, but like how to use it. And I kind of wanted to do the same thing and have a conversation about precept apologetics and how to address that and how to deal with them. And that's what Breakfast Tacos was going to come on and do with me. But I did for a while for the weeks leading up to the protest. I wasn't feeling it. I didn't want to do this. In fact, I was ready to just shut the whole thing down and just never do this again. I'm glad I didn't do that. I did let all of my subscriptions end and stuff. It's only because some people helped out that we're having this stream right now. But I let everything fall apart and stuff, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do and everything. And as some of that pressure came off with the art protest getting done, and got some things in my life straightened back out and things, I do want to continue doing this. And so after that pressure was gone, I started feeling like myself and wanting to do the videos again and things like that. So yeah, that's why things have been kind of sketchy here on this channel lately, but getting back into things, and whatever. Their whole appeal to the notion of free will is a complete cop-out that does nothing to fix the problem with which they've been presented. The problem of unnecessary suffering. Yeah, no, I agree, Dade. And I don't think they fix the problem of free will either. I think that any argument for an all-knowing God precludes free will. So
yeah, John Levels said just tell them they're working for Satan.
yeah,
I was going to talk. Let's Farm said, has anyone tried that with any other book? Stephen King,
they have.
Yeah, they try. Like that's why I was telling. Like I think Sam Harris did it with actually a cookbook. I think was like he did it with a cookbook. But like I tried saying. I mean, this guy was like, okay, he was going on about like Hebrew like words, but he was doing it with the English. The English like version of the Bible, and I was like, how can this work in like every language? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I agree. BS. It opens up the issue if God has free will, if anything. Yeah. See, here's kind of where I'm at with all that. So whenever we talk about a God and we're defining a God, I think as soon as you start giving that God omni properties, that God can't have agency. So I think it's a self-defeating argument in that case. Although I don't know of any proof out there that lays out how omnipresence and omniscience and things would take away agency. I don't know that there's a proof for that out there. But I don't know how an all-knowing, all-powerful being could have agency. It seems like that wouldn't work. I don't know. That's my thoughts on it. But also with this The one thing that I keep in mind whenever I'm talking to anybody that's a believer is that because here's the thing, we all make presuppositions, right? There's some basic presuppositions that everybody makes, and that's not really the best way to say it. But like whenever Robin and I sit here and have a conversation, we're kind of presupposing that we are experiencing the same reality and that the laws of physics will remain the same throughout that conversation. And there's some basic presuppositions that we have to make. That being said, there's bad presuppositions. And once you have presupposed that magic is a possibility, that miracles and magic and the laws of physics can be broken and all that, once you presuppose that, you can pretty much work your way to anything you want to go to. Like, once you say magic is on the table, anything's possible, right? You can claim anything at that point. So that's kind of where I have a problem with that whole argument line of questioning, is if because we don't agree on the terms of reality, how are we supposed to have a conversation about reality? And I think that once you've accepted that magic is a possible answer to anything, then we can no longer have a conversation, because there's nothing else to really like on that subject anyway. You've already said that magic's possible. So do you understand what I mean, Robin?
Yes.
Yeah.
And as a person who used to think magic was real, I
Well, Christianity's blood cult magic. It's just
yeah, it's all. I mean, it's magic. They don't like to just use the word magic, but it's the same thing. I mean,
yeah,
if anything that is like violates the laws of physics and
yeah,
all that good stuff, then it's magic. I mean, like it's
yeah. Well, for creationists specifically, and that's a great answer, Dave. Um, the whenever you allow for things like that, it's just there's no they're always going to have an answer then, right? Because it always goes back to that. And all of these, like, there's many religions at the time that all did the same thing. It's nothing new. The but
and Laura, deconstructing Laura said, that's the tough part. Once you become unconvinced of the magic, you can talk yourself back into it. Yeah, I've always said once you see the absurdity of God, you can't unsee it.
Yeah. Once because that's really the turning point for a lot of people, because once you're able to lay down your preconceived notions about what religion is and what God is, and understand that it's just a definition that you and everybody else makes up, like, once you're able to look at it that way for 1 second, it's hard to go back and not see how absurd it is. And then once you get past the laughing at how absurd it is, then you realize that if God isn't real, which seems to be the case, then like religion is the most evil thing that people have done to each other in history. And then you start to kind of look at that stuff differently. Like whenever you understand that God isn't, at the very least, there's no reason to say that a God exists. Once you get to that point, you kind of look at things like the Spanish Inquisition through a different lens. And that's what I'm talking about, of the problem of having conversations with people that presuppose magic, because to them, all of those things don't hold as much meaning, because you're allowing the supernatural, right? There's life after it, and these people, who asked for forgiveness and were forgiven by a guy dressed in white, is all of a sudden, it means something or whatever, right? But it really doesn't, and so all of that stuff becomes bad. I presuppose logic. Yeah.
Sorry, Tsunami. Got us thinking about chicken. She said.
There's limited light. You wanted to talk to me. Here's the link if you want to do it. Oh, is that the right link? Yep. There's the link if you want to talk to me.
Yes, I will step down off the stage and let you have Joe all to yourself.
Okay, and if nobody joins, I'll just get out of here. But
right.
thanks, Robin.
And y'all, hopefully, I'll be able to put something out while I'm at the thing, the Nanocon. So.
Yeah, no, I look forward to it. And like I said, if you wanna come join in and show us what you're doing Friday, you can. If not, that's fine too. But but have a good, safe time, Robin. And I'm glad you're going. And tell Dave I said hi.
I will. I sure will.
All right. Thank you, Robin. Okay. Remove from scene. All right. So I put the link out there in chat one more time. If somebody wants to join, if they have something to say, we'll keep going. If not, I'm going to start heading this in the direction of ending it. The debate with Kent Hovind is Friday at 7 p.m. on the Let's Debate channel. I just dropped a link for them in the chat. And if you go over there and subscribe and click the notification bell, it'll notify you when the debate starts, or you can just hit notify me at the bottom of the screen. Will do it too. And I'll be debating Kent Hovind. We're going to talk about which is a better explanation for the origin of the universe, science or religion. Should be quite interesting. I've got a particular way I'm going to go about this that I think is new and different from the way that people deal with Kent Hovind. But I plan to stomp a mud hole in his ass, and it'll be worth watching, I think. I'm ready for this one. Number one, he picked a topic that I feel very comfortable talking about. And number two, we're going to put him on the spot here and see what he does. But his slides won't help him this time. We're going to make him have to get away from those a little bit. But yeah, 7 p.m. Eastern over on the Let's Debate channel. Please go over there and subscribe. It's a newer channel. They're trying to show debates, and they're trying to have a place where we can have debates and it not be the toxic shithole that modern day debates is, right? So go over there and subscribe, and if you want to see me debate and stuff, that's where I'm going to do my debates in the future. I don't do a lot of debates, but when I do, I'll do them there. So yeah, go over there and check that out. Friday at 7 p.m. Watch Kent get his ass kicked on YouTube. And Nanocon, of course, is this weekend. So 7 p.m. Friday. That's an insult to talk. Yeah, no offense to toxic shitholes. Sorry. But so yeah. Come watch and whatever, and subscribe over there to the Let's Debate channel. I will. Nobody joined. Nobody has anything to say, so I will end this with the slideshow of things. Let's move it up front here, and but yeah. Thanks, everybody, for coming. I hope you click the subscribe button. And if you don't care, give the video a like. That helps me out a lot. And if you're new here or whatever, and you're interested in longer form content where I just chat with everybody and stuff, then we've got memberships starting at 99 cents. And I'll be doing member streams once a week for everybody. And yeah. I think that's pretty much all I got for you guys. So thank you so much for coming. I'll see you in the near future. Have a good one. Later.